this boy.
What's up, y'all? It's half a double A. I'm the calm and the storm is near, but she's not here. Not today. Hopefully we'll do a video soon though. But if you're a newbie, welcome to our channel. Make sure you go hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell so you are notified every time that we post. And if you're an original, welcome back. So today I will be telling you guys how I got accepted into nursing school. Yes, your girl got accepted into nursing school. I'm getting ready to be a nurse for now. Then I don't know yet, but we trying to work our way up to doctor. I haven't decided if I wanted to go to med school yet, but I am leaning toward it. I think I'm gonna go. But we'll talk about that in another video. So I have a couple of notes and stuff that I wrote down about how I got accepted, like the steps going prior to getting accepted or even filling out an application. So the first thing I want to say, if you are in high school and you're watching this video, if you're, I think maybe sophomore or junior, make sure that you are taking dual credit classes. Please, I cannot stress this enough. Dual credit, not AP. Dual credit, not AP. Because AP, you take the class all year long, don't pass the test at the end, you took that class for nothing, like nothing. But with dual credit, you're gonna get the credit for it. So make sure you take dual credit classes so you can go through this whole thing a little, ooh, y'all, my shirt. So you can go through this whole thing a lot faster, because I am a junior on paper. Sophomore year wise, I've only been in school for a year and a half, and I'm going to nursing school now, and usually you're there for like at least 2 years or 2.5 years before you go. So I'm ahead. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing great. So the first thing that I want to say is, yes, make sure you're taking dual credit classes. Where's the paper? Y'all, I have a big old huge list of all the papers and stuff and the classes. So I am attending nursing school at the illustrious Prairie View A&M University. So here I have a little sheet of the classes that y'all gonna need to take. So when I was in high school, I did my English Comp 1 and 2. I also did a history class. I did a speech class. I really came into college with like 20 credits already, I believe. Yes, like 15-20 credits, so it already put me like a semester ahead. And then I did summer classes also before the summer before I went into college, so that I could be getting up out of there fast. But don't rush y'all time, y'all. But I like to get in and get out, but enjoy the college experience. It's probably gonna be hard now because of COVID, but hopefully you can still enjoy it. But so the classes that you have to take in order to qualify in one aspect to get into their nursing school is you have to have 60 hours total, and that is included with freshman comp 1 and 2, fundamentals of speech, college algebra, ethics or critical thinking. You have to do some type of art, theater, anything. It just needs to be 3 credit hours. You need to take economics, US to 1876, 1876 to present, American government, Texas government, like 1 and 2. And then your next courses that you need to do is A&P 1 and 2, which is anatomy and physiology lab and lecture. You need to do microbiology lab and lecture, general chemistry lab and lecture, general psychology, statistics, nutrition and wellness, or nutrition, and then human development of lifespan. So those are all of the classes that you need to take. And I actually, let's see, I can give you guys kind of like a rundown of how I broke up my classes, just because y'all need to know. So I did my freshman comp 1 and 2 and speech, and what else did I do? And I did my economics class. No, my my Texas government in high school. Yes, I did all those classes in high school, so I didn't have to do that. So I did this thing called summer bridge, and I did the nursing summer bridge. So what that is if you're going to PV, you should definitely think about doing that. Not gonna lie, y'all, when I was in there, I was like, I hate this. I never come here again. I would never tell anybody to do this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But looking back on it is probably one of the best things I ever did, because you make so many connections. You meet so many new people through that program that's going down the same path as you. Like, I still have all of us summer bridge kids that was there the same semester, or you know, the summer bridge kids that went in together. We all still cool now. I think a couple people have changed their major, but majority of us, we still like this, you know. We here. If y'all watching this video, y'all know who y'all are. So hello, and thank y'all for staying. Okay, thank y'all, because we need each other. But during that time, they're gonna give you 2 classes to take, and it's like a month's course. 6 weeks, no, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. So I did my college algebra, and then I did my, what I take? Something about music. I did a music class, so that was my art credit. So then first semester, I did anatomy 1, I did statistics, I did one of my history classes, and then nutrition and wellness. Y'all, I did drop anatomy my first semester because I was just like, what is going on? Like, and I took anatomy in high school. That's why I was so confused. But in all fairness, we was first timers. Our professor was a first timer, so it was kind of just like, don't nobody know what they doing in here. Like, not saying that she didn't know what she was teaching because she was a doctor, but she didn't know how to teach. It's like we was all learning together, and I wasn't working like that, so the grade wasn't what I wanted to be, so I needed to drop that class. So I ended up dropping it, but I retook it and I got an A in it. So if I would have kept it, I don't even want to talk about what that grade would have been, but we're gonna move on from there. So the next semester, I took my chemistry. Oh, and I did general psychology online first semester. No, second semester, yeah. I did that. I did another government class. I did economics, and I did critical thinking. Yes. And I did all those classes. Then we went into COVID. So I'm like, but I still did good. I think I got like 1B. I don't know. I think it was in chemistry. I got a B. So yeah. And then for the summer, I took 2 more classes, and that was I took anatomy again, anatomy 1. I took anatomy 2 during the summer, and then I took another history class during the summer, so I was done with my history classes. And then this semester, I only had 1 more class to take, no, 2 more, microbiology and then human development. Oh, microbiology. We're not even gonna talk about that class because y'all, if y'all had the professor that I had, we're not even gonna go there. But make sure you are reading all the stuff on Rate My Professor. Make sure you're asking people before you choose the professors that you choose, because not every professor is for you, okay? But benefit of the doubt, it was a switch going from in-person to online, so you know, everybody kind of confused. But y'all, this lady, we just gonna next topic. So number 2, the second thing you need to do before you finish all of your classes. So I want to say the semester, the semester prior to you planning on going to nursing school, you need to have already taken your HESSY and you need to apply before the deadline. So I took my HESSY in September, because it was due September 1st. Yeah, so I took my HESSY in August and I got into spring 2021 nursing school. So I took it in August of 2020 and I'm going to nursing school spring 2021. So with that being said, I would advise, if it takes you a long time to study or grasp material, I would say start studying like 3 months ahead of time. If you take a long time to learn stuff. And you have 5 sections, I believe. You have grammar, you have A&P, you have critical thinking, you have math, and then you have a reading section. Yeah, so 5 sections. But the critical thinking section does not count. So you need to get a 75 or above in all of those sections. Like, you could have an overall score of an 80, but if any one of those sections is below a 75, you have to retake that section. And the thing is, you cannot retake it within 30 days. So you have to wait 30 days in order to retake that section again, which means that you need to pay very close attention to the deadline for the HESSY date, or I'm sorry, for the application due dates for nursing school. Me, I don't know why, y'all, I don't know if that was a hiccup or what, but excuse me. I don't know why I waited so long, because I literally took my HESSY 15 days before it was time to turn in our applications. Thank the Lord that your girl passed. I passed on the first time. And y'all, the HESSY is not, to me, it wasn't as hard as people were making it seem. But then again, I did study a long time in advance. And I mean studied like 4 to 5 hours a day, studied for like 2 months. And I was drilling that into my head because I had to pass. Like, there was no choice. There was no if, answer, buts about it. I had to pass. So that was that. I turned in my nursing application. The application is $60. You have to include on there your transcripts if you came from somewhere else, like did community college. You have to include your HESSY scores and then all the other information that they ask for on there. So the wait time to find out if you're accepted was like, I want to say like a month and a half. Y'all, I was so nervous, like so nervous. I remember me and my friend Alexa was at Kroger's, and she's like, we waiting for our refund emails, like for the COVID refunds. And I'm like, girl, it's still not that email. She was like, I got into nursing school. And I'm like, oh my God, like I was so excited for her. And I look at my phone, I'm like, okay, so where's my email? Like, are y'all going in alphabetical order? Like, what's going on? I need to know, because where's my email? Like, my friend got in and I need to get in with her. Like, but if I didn't, I was still gonna turn up for my friend, because you know we always uplift each other, always. So we going to the store. 15 minutes later, I get my email. Girl jumping up and down, screaming, all that. I'm like, yes, I got into nurse school. Yes. Like, y'all, I was too happy because I accomplished everything that I said I was gonna do on time, like before time. That's the thing. Like, I'm proud of myself. You did it. Like, you're doing it, and you keep going, because period. Anyways, what's next? Also, most important thing, immunizations. So important that you start doing this as soon as you get to college. Because a lot of things can go wrong with this. You don't know what to get. You have to get a blood test, titers, I believe that's what it's called. Hep B, Hep C, varicella, let me look, because I don't want to be telling y'all the wrong information. I got another folder here somewhere. Yeah, I don't want to be telling y'all the wrong information on what type of immunizations you need to get, but just know that, oof, there's a lot. Okay. So the immunizations that you need to get is the MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella, varicella, which is chickenpox, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and I believe that is it. So you have to, it's one blood test. So they put it in your arm, take all the blood, and on that little stick or whatever, they can test for all of those. So when you get your results back, if you are not immune to it, you have to go and get the immunizations. That's what takes forever. So when I got mine back, it was 2 of them that I needed. And with these, you have to get like 2 vaccinations a month apart, or 3 vaccinations 4 to 6 weeks apart. And then you have to wait another 6 weeks for you to get a second blood test. So like it takes almost a span of maybe 3 months or longer, depending on how you do it. It could take a long time for you to get all of this. And then you're also gonna need a lot more than that. You're gonna have to get your tuberculosis thing, your physical, your flu shot. You have to get all of that. So that's something that you should start doing like ASAP. A couple things you might want to wait for, and they'll send you an email saying this is what you need to get the month before you come, so that you can be, so you won't like, what's the word I'm looking for? So if you're at the hospital and like your flu shot runs out in the middle of the year, you don't have to try to, you know, so you get it on time. So they're going to be sending you an email with the shots or things that you should get done at a certain time. But everything else, get it done now because it lasts for 5 years. What else? I'm not going to lie. The process is very tedious, like, and then sometimes you might get annoyed depending on what school you go to. But it's like everything be running so behind. It's just like, dang, come on, please. But, you know, when it finally gets there, you're all excited and da-da-da. So it's like, you know, it's kind of worth all of it. It's worth the anxious, the anxiety. Like, you know, it's worth waiting when you finally get that email and it's like, I got into nursing school. Like, I did it. Well, I did it so that I can make it, you know, because you made it when you passed that test at the end, 2.5 semesters later. So I believe that is all, because that is how I got into nursing school, all the stuff that I did, and the process of once you've been accepted, what all do you have to do. So that just about covers it for anything else. I will be leaving y'all updated, or keeping y'all updated with my journey throughout nursing school. I know I said last time that, you know, we'll be posting, and I will. I promise y'all I will. But I moved out from Prairie View. I moved out of the dorms that they had over there, and I'm getting ready to move into an apartment in January because they do not provide housing, so we have to provide our own. That's another thing. Get ready to be spending some coins or applying for 1,000 scholarships or taking out some loans, because nursing school is not cheap. I'm gonna tell you that now. It's not cheap. It's not cheap because you're gonna have to pay books. It's almost $1,000 a class. Scrub tops, lab coats, lab kits, all of that it's gonna put a little dent in your pockets, okay? Like, it's a lot, but you know, if you can manage it, do it, because it'll be worth it. It's gonna pay off in the end. Well, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you are notified every time we post. And either I, she, or we will be back next time. Bye.